So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
Just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems. He just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Okay, interesting. Marquinhos. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. Bruno Guimaraes. He's got chance, surely! Goal, Brazil! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, listen, Peter, clearly they would have set their sights on winning the first match, and that's the way to go about it.
Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. João Pedro, and it's been played through, and the keeper has it. And it's Messi. Alvarez, McAllister, Casemiro wins the duel this time. Sara, Danilo, João Pedro, played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Paredes. Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Romero. Senesi. Otamendi aim forwards. Danilo. Sara. Danilo. Ibanez, Marquinhos, Bruno Guimaraes, out to the left it goes, Vinicius Junior, now it's João Pedro. Danger averted for now. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Romero, Messi, Alvarez. That's McAllister. And a chance! He's hit it first time.
Alvarez cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Messi goes short. Oh, that's neat. Clears it away. That's the throw. was nowhere near his best. Danilo. Casemiro. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Sara. João Pedro shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Senesi. Paredes forwards and with intent. Danilo. Ibanez. McAllister. Alvarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. He's in space and looking for options. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Romero.
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Simeone calmly anticipates. Sara. Oh, that's nice. Brazil have a free kick. Sara. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Turns and goes back. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ibanez. Argentina are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame.
Shot a goal! Argentina have reclaimed it. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. This great chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And it's Danilo. And that has been cleared. Senesi. Simeone. Acuna. Now it's Simeone, tries a deft little ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Otamendi. Romero. And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. João Pedro. Over to the left. Romero, gently done. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Simeone. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Simeone is offering a right smile there.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Now it's João Pedro. It's anyone's ball now. Senesi with a fine tackle. McAllister. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Vinicius Junior. Otamendi can get it clear. In again. And the keeper beats it away. De Paul. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. It's run loose here. Paredes. Romero. That'll be a throw. Romero. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Here come Brazil on the counter. Sara. João Pedro. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Otamendi. That's a sharp pass. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Well, they could break here. Now it's De Paul. Simeone. That's a nicely weighted pass. Danilo gets it away. Cunha, it's lofted through here. Casemiro. Ibanez. Marquinhos. Danilo has found the net here, of course. Sara. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. And it's Danilo. Can he latch on to this? He's shooting! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Danilo. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Paredes. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Well read, nice interception. Ibanez, and it's played forward. Messi. Paredes. Out to the right. Romero. And here's Messi. Now it's to Paul. McAllister. And here's tries a shot! Messi plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! No, not this time.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Ibanez. Aim forwards. Simeone. McAllister looking to get on the end of this. And that has sent him sprawling. He's in here! Messi, all the way through, so back it comes. Sara. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. And it's Sara. Danilo. Danilo forwards and with intent. Forward it goes. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Looking here to chip it through. Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He can run onto that. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's very good running, Matt. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Danilo cuts it out. Alvarez. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a mighty effort! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sara with the short one. Referee's given a throw. McAllister, aim forwards. João Pedro. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. De Paul. Romero. Can he get onto this? Want to throw in. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Messi. Looking for a decent ball in. In by Messi. And he's there to clear it. And here's the chance to counter. Danilo. Danilo gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Acuna. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Simeone. Receives it in a good position here. De Paul. McAllister. A chance to play it in. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So is this the start of a comeback? Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Acuna clears it away. Alvarez. Acuna. Simeone. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Out towards the flank. Senesi. Otamendi. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone stood his ground strongly. Now who's going to be first to this? Paredes. Out to the left it goes. Casemiro, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Otamendi. McAllister. Acuna. Acuna charging forward down that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister. Paredes. Messi. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Vinicius Junior. And it's Danilo. Romero. Senesi. Paredes shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Looks to the other side. Good play on the left-hand side here. Brilliantly cut out. Played out wide. That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's played. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Simeone done delicately, and he thumps it clear. Marquinhos. Sara. Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior. Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Messi. Romero. De Paul. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Danilo. And it's played forward. It's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Sara. And it's Danilo. Good chance here! They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Sara, now here's the delivery. Danilo. Brazil awarded another corner. And that's a throw. Now it's Simeone. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Romero. Senesi. Senesi shifted upfield. Marquinhos. And here's Alvarez. And there's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction. And we've reached half-time. Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ibanez. Danilo. And the pass is intercepted. Danilo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Simeone, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Sara. João Pedro. Played out to the right. And that has been cleared. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ibanez. Danilo. Ibanez. Bruno Guimaraes. Romero producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That pass has been well intercepted. Deep cross. Big chance, corner. Simeone proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Sara. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Guimaraes. Sara. Vinicius Junior. Chance! And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Oh, this is a great position. The clearance is short. A real chance! He can get that clear. Sara. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bruno Guimaraes, Ibanez, Marquinhos. Great run on the overlap here. He's looking unstoppable. Paredes with the clearance. Over to the left. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Acuna. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danilo. Ibanez. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. And it's Danilo. Lovely, now then. Simeone, and reclaimed it in a trice. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Paredes. Messi. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vinicius Junior.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's McAllister. Simeone. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Sara really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Simeone. That's a throw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. João Pedro takes the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's having a go. Defending of the desperate variety. Out towards the flank. And it's Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out to the left. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Romero, Alvarez, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. It's run loose here. Paredes. Just about up to the hour now. De Paul. On time, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Now that's well seen too. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Sara looking to run onto it. That has been knocked clear. Crossed in again. Messi. Senesi. McAllister. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Sara. Played towards the other side. Danilo. Danilo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Delivered with swing. Throw it. Time for a change in personnel.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
There's the header! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Messi have it back and can go again. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Marquinhos. Danilo looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Does really well to win the ball there. That's a good ball. No foul, says the referee. De Paul. Messi. Romero, forwards and with intent. That's good play. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Paredes. And here's Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Paul, Romero. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played into space. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Sara. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Paredes. Romero. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Thinks one through. And back to the goalkeeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Otamendi gently done. Casemiro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Sara. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Bruno Guimaraes really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
He slings it in, played out to the right. Simeone. Produces a cross. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Danilo. Sara. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 25.
A finish of true class. Just one goal in it now. Game on. That was beautiful, something close to genius. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vinicius Junior. There are a few waiting for it. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! Rafinha at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Simeone. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Can he deliver? McAllister, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And here's McAllister, and it's McAllister. Sara providing an outlet on that flank. Danilo. Sara. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Rafinha! No mistake!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Argentina.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The ball is onto it in a flash. Sara. João Pedro. Rafinha spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bruno Guimaraes. Sara. Rafinha. Danilo. And it's Sara. Out to the right. Played back in. Rafinha ploughing through the middle. Muscular approach does pay off here. Goes down, but nothing given. Chance here to counter. And here's Gonzalez. Alvarez! Gets it away. Paredes. Messi. Taliafico. Gonzalez shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Climbs up big! Final touch was poor. Marquinhos. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared. And that is out of play. And it's Guimaraes. That's a danger. Rafinha! Senesi puts it behind for a corner. Up he goes! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Brazil are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Gonzalez. Brazil making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rafinha. Marquinhos. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely feet. There's the shot! And that is faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Tagliafico. De Paul. Otamendi. Long ball upfield. Marquinhos. Ah, he's given it away. Ibanez. Bremer hurtling down that right flank. Bremer. Plays it in low. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Gonzalez. Too much distance on that. Marquinhos. Ibanez. The final 5 minutes. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Acuna. Acuna forwards and with intent. Acuna. And here's Gonzalez. Alvarez. Bremer. And here's Alvarez. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otamendi. Paredes. Fernandez. Acuna. Gonzalez. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Rafinha shifted upfield, and the counter is on. Otamendi. Fernandez. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Gonzalez, that's a delicate pass. That has been knocked clear. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Bremer. That's nice and simple for the keeper. Marquinhos. That's very neat. Bruno Guimaraes chips it through. There will be 4 extra minutes. Gonzalez. Crunching tackle. Fernandez. Barco. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. Marquinhos with the clearance. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. An uncompromising challenge. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's denied! Bremer. Ibanez. Bremer. Ibanez. Bremer. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Baku. And here's Fernandez. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Fernandez. Tagliafico opts to play it back. That is a brilliant interception. Rafinha. Paredes. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina